So what's the Aniioki AQ177 Pro Max? That's coming right up. Hey guys, it's Rick from RunPlayBack. Today we're reviewing the Aniioki AQ177 Pro Max, which is designed for riders seeking long-range exploration capabilities on urban terrain. So let's get to it. The AQ177 Pro Max falls into the Class 3 e-bike category and boasts a top speed of about 28 miles per hour, making it a good option for those looking for decent speed and distance. The bike comes equipped with a powerful 750-watt rated, 1200-watt peak hub motor that offers high performance on various terrain. And say goodbye to range anxiety, as its 48-volt, 60-amp-hour removable battery provides tons of power for extended rides, but with that much battery comes a certain amount of weight issues, which we'll get into later. The AQ177 Pro Max features a right-hand full twist throttle, so for those with moto experience, it's an intuitive way to control the power. Additionally, riders can choose from 5 levels of pedal assist to find the perfect balance between physical and electric power. The presence of a Shimano 7-speed transmission system further enhances the bike's adaptability to different riding scenarios. Comfort is a priority on the AQ177, as evident from its adjustable saddle, which allows riders to find their preferred seating position. Additionally, the 180mm hydraulic disc brakes offer reliable stopping power, adding an extra layer of safety to the overall riding experience. For enhanced visibility and safety during rides, the AQ177 Pro Max comes equipped with an integrated headlight, taillight, and signal lights. This comprehensive lighting setup ensures that riders are well seen in low light conditions and makes it suitable for evening rides. Here it is, the Aniioki AQ177 Pro Max. First, we have an integrated front headlights, the round vintage moped style. You'll also notice the 20x4-inch fat tires with a dual sport tread. Got the integrated front fender, integrated rear fender. You also have the front suspension fork with the lockout and preload adjustment. You'll also notice the large riser handlebars, which can be adjusted depending on your height. In the front, we have a full twist throttle. So this is something that's not really common on these types of e-bikes. You usually have a half twist throttle or a thumb throttle. Really convenient if you're used to riding a motorcycle. You also got the Shimano 7-speed transmission system, center mounted display controls over here. You also have the signal switch, left, right, as well as a horn. You got the hydraulic brake system over here, and this knob adjusts the lever. You'll notice that the frame is a step-through to accommodate all kinds of riders. Now, the reason this is called the Pro Max is because of this large 60-amp-hour battery. So this is a unique feature for this class of e-bike. It's an adjustable saddle. Typically, the saddle is kind of integrated into the frame, so you can raise it and lower it depending on your preference. Back here is the integrated rear rack. It does come with a passenger cushion, so you can ride someone else on the back. You probably need to get some pegs so they have somewhere to put their feet. I think the best part of this bike is the rear suspension system. You have these nice rear shocks over here, and you can see the Shimano 7-speed transmission right here. You also got a 750-watt hub motor and 1200-watt peak. Back here is the integrated taillight, so when you use the signal switches, you get left, you get right, and I think it gets brighter when you brake. Yeah. Here's a closer look at the hydraulic disc brakes. And these are heavy-duty 180mm rotors, really thick. Now I'll show you guys how to turn the bike on. It actually has a wireless security system using this NFC key. So you hit the power button, you put it up against there, and there you have it. You access the bike. Now you do have 5 levels of pedal assist. As I mentioned, this is the heaviest part of the bike, the 60-amp-hour battery, and luckily it is removable. So if you need to transport this, I would suggest taking the battery out first. So all you gotta do, put the key in, that unlocks it, it comes out like that. This is a big, heavy battery right here. Almost as heavy as a Suron battery. 48 volts, 60 amp hour, 2,880 watt hours. This thing is pretty heavy. Say about over 30 pounds at least. And if you look at the compartment, look how hollow that is. So the frame is literally almost all battery. To put it back in, just align it like so. And it just pops in like that. You take the key out. So I believe the total weight of this bike is 145 pounds. So that's really heavy for like a traditional e-bike. Now that might be a problem for some people who need to transport it or bring it up a flight of stairs or something. Like I said, it's probably doable if you take the battery out, but it does make it sturdy. It does make it feel like a proper moped. Okay, so let's take it out for its first ride. right, we turn the bike on, we use the NFC key, we just attached it here, boom, we're in. There's 5 levels of pedal assist. We'll start at about 3. Now I am a short rider, but like I said, with the adjustable saddle, keep it all the way down, not an issue. My feet will touch the ground. The preload on this is probably could be a little bit better. The front shock feels a little bit soft, so I'd probably want to tune that later on. But otherwise, just sitting on this bike feels really sturdy, feels heavy, feels like a proper moped. Here we go. Whoa. Yeah, the throttle is definitely sensitive, definitely kicks in. You feel that torque right away. But yeah, really smooth, easy to maneuver. The brakes are strong, but it does take a little bit of braking power because this bike is heavy. The frame is pretty heavy, so just some things to think about. We'll bump it up to level 5. There is a slight delay, but once it kicks in, it goes. Now, I'm not even pedaling right now. The pedaling isn't really necessary, but you can if you need to. Yeah, really maneuverable, really smooth. I like the tune on this thing. A little top speed run. So it's 22, 27, 28, about 30 miles per hour on the speedometer. And about 25 going uphill. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And we'll test the brakes. Pretty good stopping power. First impressions with the AQ177 Pro Max, pretty cool. Definitely not a regular e-bike, although you can ride this in the bike path, so I don't think anyone would care. You got these big pedals here with the large crank arms, so it looks like a bike. It does hit 30 miles per hour, so you can't keep up with traffic. This is a good option if you were looking at something like the Aniioki CTY2. It feels more like a light electric motorcycle, whereas this has some of those elements, but it does feel like more of a bike. Comfort-wise, you know, it was just on the street over here, but no issues. You know, the suspension feels really, really good. The fact that the cushion comes stock makes it really easy to throw a passenger on here, or a basket, or anything else if you need to transport stuff. So this is a good bike for that. It's not really appropriate for like a walk-up apartment or anything, but if you have a garage, if you have a shed, if you have some place to store it indoors, that's definitely what you'll need to handle this type of bike.
Now, something worth mentioning is the weight, as the AQ177 Pro Max weighs in at a hefty 145 pounds. This may pose a challenge for some riders when it comes to transporting or maneuvering the bike in confined spaces. However, it also contributes to the bike's stability and sturdiness, making it an excellent choice for long rides and off-road adventures. I'd definitely describe it as more of an electric moped than a traditional e-bike. The 20x4-inch all-terrain fat tires, coupled with the integrated front and rear fenders, enhance the bike's performance on various surfaces, keeping it stable and reliable even in rough conditions. Additionally, the integrated rear rack with a passenger cushion provides extra versatility, allowing riders to carry belongings or accommodate a passenger comfortably. The AQ177's front hydraulic suspension fork and dual rear shocks offer a smooth and controlled riding experience, effectively absorbing vibrations from uneven terrain. Just be sure to tune the preload on the front fork to ensure the most comfortable riding experience. The riser handlebar is a nice touch, allowing riders to find the most comfortable riding position, reducing strain during extended outings. Additionally, the NFC keyless security system adds a layer of protection against theft and unauthorized access to the bike. Keeping track of essential parameters during rides is made convenient with the bright center mount LCD display. It provides real-time information on battery life, speed, and distance covered, allowing riders to make informed decisions and plan their rides effectively. In conclusion, the Aniioki AQ177 Pro Max exhibits impressive features tailored for long-range exploration. With a powerful motor, massive battery capacity, and full suspension, it's designed to offer a versatile and enjoyable riding experience. The keyless security system, passenger space, and adjustable saddle further add to the bike's appeal. While the AQ177's weight may present challenges in terms of portability, its overall positive performance makes it worth considering for city commuters seeking a sturdy bike that can handle urban terrain. If you want to dive into more video and tech tips, click the links on the side, and remember to like and subscribe so we can help you find tech deals that fit your lifestyle. We'll see you guys in the next video.